Right, it's 9:15 a.m. in the morning, the Sunday morning, the 11th of May 2025. My daughter's going away for 2 weeks holiday to Thailand that she's been saving up all year for. Now, like I say, I normally park on that side because there was two big piles of stones here which they repair the track with, but they've been taken away. So I've just reversed in there out the way, so any vehicles that do come up here can get past me, no problem. Right, so I've just got to take a walk up here now towards where you come across a stone bridge, little skinny stone bridge, then you drop down over a wooden bridge where this river goes underneath it, like a burn, sorry, and you can see some waterfalls off to the right where it's coming down from the hills. Right, so that's the car locked up. I haven't set up my time lapse obviously because I haven't got my GoPro 8 with us. I might actually buy another one and just give my daughter that one because she's starting to travel going backwards and forwards in the car, all places, different places. But that's where I'm going up to, that communications tower just up there on the top. You can just see it from here. And so it just shows you how high up you are. So you've got a beautiful view right round. But that's it there. So you go up towards the toll stone, then just continue to follow the skinny cycle track. That's all it is, a cycle track. And it gets quite full of water and mud and at times when it's been pissing during the rain. But still passable. But it's mainly used by cyclists, MTBs, mountain bikers. But I've just watched what's brought us here to come back to see this tower is I've just watched a MTB video on YouTube, and a guy rode from Newcastleton village and then up and then started coming along the tracks here towards Kielder water where I've just come from, and he comes right along the tracks, and some of it looks quite interesting where he was stopping off to have a cuppa out of his flask and get something to eat. Right, let's do a weather forecast. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Not a he's having a scratch. What are you doing, son? What are you doing? What are you doing? Good boy, son. Good boy. He's crackers. But the trouble is when he does that, he gets half the bloody grass stuck in his collar as usual. Good boy, son. This is him being very, very, very happy to be off the leader and just got his freedom to run about. And obviously while my daughter's away for the 2 weeks, I told her to help her out as much as I could with the dog, because Talisha's at school all day. The oldest grandson is he's sailing. He's got a job with a company like on ships going backwards and forwards, so he'd be stuck in the house by himself a lot. So, and when it's weather like this, the desert would be out running about. Right, so there's the little stone bridge I was telling you about. That's coming up within the first half a mile. Then you just go a little bit further on, and then the track goes down onto a wooden bridge across the burn. Now I once came along here after parking up back there again as usual, because I wouldn't like to bring my car right up here. As much as it's a 4x4, but I still do want to wreck my car, so I'll go so far where I know it's like accessible, if you like, but not beyond it. So I was disappointed that I couldn't go down to the cottage where I normally go, where the river runs right along past it, and he could have went in, got a drink of cold water and had a bit of a plodge, which he enjoys to do now, because now that he's got rid of the fear of water, he goes plodging in the water all the time now in the burns and streams and rivers, which I find quite funny when he goes diving in. No fear at all. So the only clouds that I can see is just like very, very, very thin whispers of cloud. But because it's been highlighted all the time on like the Facebooks and YouTubes and this, that and other about the chemicals that they've been spraying on with for years and still doing it, Hopefully it'll come to an end soon when all these pilots think about what they're doing, flying the planes and dropping these chemicals on me daily, killing their own families as well. They're killing our water, they're killing our plants, they're killing our food, killing us. That's why we're always ill here at Cuckoo. So we're there somewhere. How are you, son? How are you? Good boy, son. Right, so I've got his leader to put on him just in case we come across a bunch of dogs or something, or other dog walkers. But he's, like I say, he's getting more mature now. He's 2 years old, gone March. So he's not that stupid puppy that just wanted to run and play with all the dogs, then not come back to me because he wanted to play with the dogs. He's getting better and better and better the more I bring him out. So hence we're out again on a Sunday morning. Cuckoo's gone. Yeah, you can hear it over there. Right, so there's the tower that I'm going to. I mean, from here to there it looks like pretty close, but it's not. You've got to go through some winding tracks to get up there. Then when you get to the top, it's on a bit of a stone track road with a metal barrier going round the corner, and then you go off to the right to go to it. And if you follow that road all the way around and just kept going, it takes you to the main road, which takes you down into Newcastleton. Good, but you'll be too hot, son. You'll have to slow down because you'll be puffing and panting. And I don't think there's any puddles of water for you to get a drink anyway. You might be able to go underneath these reeds. Where there's reeds, there's water underneath. So you might be able to go down into the stream here where we're coming up against that wooden bridge. But it's quite steep to go down to where the water is. Oh, yeah, we're tripping up now. I should have took my sweatshirt off, I never thought. So I think when you get to that communications tower up on the top of the hill there, that's one of the highest points of this track where you're going from England over into Scotland towards Newcastleton. Right, so I'll pass these two signs and then you drop downhill a little bit and cross over the wooden footbridge. But the last time I came up here, there was actually a guy had come up here and he 4x4 truck and parked on the left hand side here where there's a bit of a turnaround point before you go down on the bridge. But it's always caked in mud and deep holes where the heavy trucks have gone into, full of water. So you get your car manky if you drive through all that shit. So when I first came onto this little track to come up here, there was a warning sign back there, but it's just a little one on a cycle's post. But I couldn't read it from the car, so I thought, nah, not bother. Obviously the writing's bigger on this one, so I'll be able to see what it says. It's just obviously when they are harvesting, do not pass working operators or machinery until indicated to do so. So in other words, if you come up here and actually working, chopping the trees down or removing them, you've got to like get their attention and say it's okay to pass. And if they wave you on, that's when you can go and buy. But I haven't got that to worry about today because there'll be nobody working on Sundays. It looks like they could be going to repair this or strengthen this wooden bridge at the bottom here where it crosses over the burn, because they've got the posts and everything here. Good boy, son, good boy. Right, so you go over this bridge, up and round an S-bend, and then just go straight up. Then you come to another crossroads where the MTB tracks come down from the right. And there's an information board where it tells you the nearest hospital and telephone numbers and such in an emergency if you need it. Right, so just up there where the stream's coming down from the hills up there, you can see like a couple of small waterfalls where it's dropping down. But you see how steep this is. It's no good for him to go down there. No, son, no, come on, go on. It's too steep for him to go down there. And if he did go down, he'd probably struggle to get back up. But you can hear the water trickling from it coming down from up there. So if you get to here and you look ahead, you can actually see the two little waterfalls dropping down when the trees have all died off a bit. See, it's too steep for it to go down there and all. I mean, the dog could do it, but I wouldn't want him to hurt himself doing it, so it's not worth it. It's not like he's running backwards and forwards fast, like, so he gets overheated and hot and panting like hell. So I'm just talking about nice clear skies, and I'm turning to my left, and what do I have? Pisses me off. Beautiful clear morning, lovely skies, and then spoilt by that bastard there. I'd love to follow him to see where the plane lands and just get a hold of him by the scruff of the neck and just strangle him till he stops breathing, because that's what he's doing to us, stopping us breathing clean air. I'll just take a gun, just put him out of his misery, and a bullet straight to the side of the head. That's it, put him out of his misery. He's got no compassion for humanity, so why should we have compassion for him? It's just money, it's greed. That's where humans get corrupted easily, because they've got this thing about money. They want money, and more money again. Because obviously with money, you've got status and you've got power. And that's what they're hungry for. Right, so I can see the tollstone now. I can see the top of it, where it's squared off at the top. Where like an obelisk has got like a pyramid shape on the top, but this one's got nothing on the top of it. He's rolling about in the long grass again. What I might do when I get to the tower is just stop, take me this heavy duty sweatshirt off, and then put my chest harness back on and just walk along, get the suntan on my arms as well, because I've got short sleeve t-shirts on underneath. Because it's lovely. When you come to Scotland, you just never know what the weather's going to be like. Because as many times I've walked up here and the thin drizzle starts and all of a sudden gets really heavy. If you haven't got a coat on, you get bloody soaking and you're in the middle of nowhere. Right, so as you can see, this is just like I would call it like a sheep's trail, but it's just used by bikes. Cuckoo gone hell for leather. Right. So you can tell you're in the countryside when you get all those typical sounds. So when that guy partied four before, back there before the wooden bridge, I was walking along here and three of them come back So they must have parked up there, walked past the toll stone, probably went up to the communications tower there on top of the hill, then walked back. But it's much easier today because everything's dry. There's no mud puddles and soft mud to walk through. So I'll pick a lovely day to come out like. So like I say, it's Sunday morning, the 11th of May already, 2025. And as you can see, they've chopped loads of trees down. But you can see where they're planting new ones over there, where they've got those little sleeves on, where they put them on the bottom to protect them from deer eating them, the tops of them, and they won't grow. Good boy, son, good boy. He's going to be keep doing this to cool off, because when dogs roll on their backs, they reveal their belly, and that's where a lot of the heat comes out. It helps to cool them down. Good boy, son. Have you seen his collar? He's got half a field stuck in it. Right, he's got rid of most of it now. Right, come on, son. Away. Good boy, son. That's another thing he's going to have to learn as well. When he realises he's getting too hot with running backwards and forwards, he probably just slow down and just walk so far and walk back instead of running backwards and forwards. So he's be self-taught to calm down and keep cooler, hopefully anyway. So he doesn't over-exhaust his, overdo it. You can see there's a bit of a stream cutting through. Taking a little bit of water in the bottom of it. And so obviously it continues there. Going all the way down to the bottom dip there. Ah, they've built another track here. The dog's on some grey stones. So I think, well, these bags must be full of little bits of small gravel. So they've improved the track by the looks of things. That's probably what these bags have been for. Yep, there you go. Little stone gravel, and they've put stone gravel on top of the path. One, to make it wider, and two, to keep it dry and easier to walk on, more flat. So there's another good reason why I should come up here and learn about this. Because there's quite a few bikers come up here to use this track, so that's why they've improved it. That cut was really loud. The sound's carrying it in the bit wind that's coming towards us. Right onto the new track. So any mountain bikers, when they watch this me video, they'll be happy to see this. You can see where the small digger's been here, the little tractor things with the scoop and scooping the stones onto this. So they'll probably come right the way up the road to where that communications tower is, then come down here with a small, like, caterpillar type thing with a bucket. There's a third bag full of stuff. I wonder why they've left this patch out here. This 5-foot patch. I'm annoyed because I was trying to pull my GPS Garmin unit off the circular socket that fits on the ball joint on your suction cup, and it wouldn't come off easy, so I'm trying to hold it down with my left hand and try to pull it off the ball joint, but it pulled the whole bloody support off the stickers, and the stickers are stuck on the bottom of the bloody where you spit on it and you put the suction cup and push it down. It's pulled the whole lot off, and it's left the round where the whole suction cup where I clanged them to is all come up off my dash, the whole lot of it, and it's left the sticky round pad part still attached to the bottom of the clagger, so it won't stick down as easy. What are you doing, son? You having a good scratch? What are you doing, son? Good boy. You can see when he twists round, he turns his collar round so that the prongs point outwards instead of inwards. But he's twisting. Crackers. Yeah, that's another big bag of the stones. What are you doing, son? What are you doing? He's disappeared. Good boy, get a drink, son. Get a drink, son. Good boy, get a drink. Good boy. Get a drink, son. Right, come on up here. Yeah, up. Come on. Up. Good boy. Oh, he's managed to get a drink, that's good. he had to go right down in the ditch. I lost sight of him. Well, that's what they've been doing here as well, digging these bits of the pathway away so the water runs off the path. The left calf muscles start to get a bit tight now again, as usual. So I'm just going to walk it off, keep walking slowly as I do, but it starts to ease off eventually. I'm not walking that fast anyway. We're walking with a limp because of a stroke. But I can see the signpost up ahead where the mountain biker track comes from over there to the right and down here to meet the track at this bit of a crossroads. So tall stones getting closer and closer, just at the end of these bunch of trees here, and then you come across the fencing where there's a gate missing. There's just a fence post there. That's where you cross over into Scotland from England. Right, so I brought about 6 batteries to do with me GoPro 12, so that's enough to record the whole journey, and I've got some Nikon camera batteries as well here for when I was stopping to make short videos to show you where I was coming, you know, how I got here, to help anybody else that's not quite sure how to get here. Good boy, son, good boy, good boy, good boy, son. Are you hot, son? Are you hot? Good boy. There, there. He keeps flopping doing, have a good.